I can't hear the game on my end. I don't know if it's coming through on the stream. Like this is like within the Discord call. I can check the stream. Yeah, yeah, totally. As long as I was just making sure that it came through on the stream. Like if it doesn't come through for me, that's totally fine. Ah, yeah, gotta love the TikTok double speak. Cool.
Okay, how's everyone doing today? We just got to give TikTok a few minutes here to connect itself. I have this third-party application I use to connect the Twitch and TikTok chats together, and TikTok tends to be a little slower to connect, so we got to give it a few minutes, then we can get started. Thank you for the rose, happy face. Appreciate that. We hadn't even started. We're already getting gifts. How incredible. So any moment now, for those of you on TikTok, you won't be able to see our developer today. You'll have to join the purple app. A much better experience there, I will admit. Come on over. Well, we're definitely getting a good taste of the menu music as we wait for TikTok. Fantastic. I mean, I guess right away I could ask you about the music. Was this commissioned? Did you figure out how to design the soundtrack on your own? How did the soundtrack come to be?
I wish that I could make music like this.
Me too.
It was commissioned by by a musician. He goes by the name Anton Louts. He's out of Peru. And it's actually kind of like fortuitous because guinea pigs like they originate in Peru, and kind of in the game there's like some cultural ties back to Central America and kind of how guinea pigs factor into like the cosmology of the indigenous people from there. So
Okay.
that's like a part of the game. And
Right.
I just happened to have found like a really banging artist that's from that region, and just a really good like EDM producer.
Hmm.
And you know, I wanted something that kind of evoked Y2K. Um, and you kind of see that theme a lot in the game. But yeah, really lucked out with him. He just did a great job with all the music in the game.
Yeah, it seems it was destined to be if it worked out so perfectly in terms of the connection there. So EDM was definitely the decision, I guess, because of the high octane action. That was sort of the direction you
Yep,
wanted for the soundtrack. Yeah.
100%. My main contribution was just telling him like more breakbeats, just more almond breaks. Like
Hmm.
that's like the extent of my like music producing expertise, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, he nailed it pretty hard.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it does sound good. I unfortunately do have to turn it down a bit for the sake of the stream, but it does. I did like it when it kicked in. Gets you right into the mood to play. Um, Unfortunately, my TikTok doesn't want to connect. I may have to reset the software. That's okay. Gives more time for people to come on in. It's an 8 p.m. here, Eastern Time. There, hopefully that'll work. Sure, it's always exciting whenever you do finally receive something from the producer, getting to finally listen and listen to it while in the menu and getting to kind of feel it and see how it turned out. I'm sure that's an exciting moment.
Yeah, 100%. Um, and he honestly one-shotted a lot of the tracks,
Oh,
like with very little feedback. Um, Depending on the level of development of a particular level, sometimes he like just got a test build that had fleshed out level with no music.
hmm,
Sometimes he got like some concept art and a tile set, um, and some background layers, and like this is the vibe that I want. But yeah, he did pretty well throughout the project. The one that probably got the most revision was the first track of the opening level, just because that's such an important one.
for sure.
We want to kind of make sure that it's conveying like exactly
Yeah.
the right vibe and emotion for getting people
Hmm.
kind of on ramped into the game.
Getting invested early with the hook. Well, we're going to get the chance to finally listen to it because TikTok is finally connected with the chat. And hello, Henry. Thanks for coming in.
Right on.
So yeah, let's just get right into this thing. Clicking play, starting new game. So yeah, basically, and I will read this in just a moment. I'm going to be playing the game as per normal. We're going to stop every once in a while to ask some more structured questions. But feel free to stop me whenever you'd like. If there's something, a really interesting tidbit that you can give or some additional context, maybe a cool development story, a certain enemy that was particularly challenging to develop, or just whatever you want to throw out there and nerd about your own game, feel free to stop me whenever. Um,
Right on.
yeah, so the year is 2110. Earth is burning. You'll have to tell me how to pronounce that. The Terranublans?
Yes, you got it.
The Terranublans, a reptilian empire serving an AI demigod known as Omnicia, have swept across the
Omniscia.
galaxy. Sorry?
Omniscia.
Omniscia. Okay, Omniscia, as in ammunition, Omniscia, have swept across the galaxy,
Oh,
reducing civilizations to rebel and survivors to slaves. Now they've turned their fleet towards us. Our defenses are shattered. Our capital is under siege. You are all that's left. You are guinea pig gunner. Okay, let's go. Immediately we are vortexed in. Okay, so we can move directionally or with the left stick. Not enough aura. I don't have enough aura. All right, for the fire squeak. Fair enough. So immediately, I mean, for a platforming game, with how dependent all of the level design is on the variables of this jumping mechanic, it seems simple on the surface, but I'm sure a lot of thought probably went into this. How long did it take to really get the movement right?
It's been a continual process since the game started. From very early on, I had both keyboard and mouse and controller support, I wanted to treat both input methods as first class, because like one of the things that I hate, like just getting into games, uh, is when they recommend like one input device over the other. And of course,
Mm,
like some games are just naturally suited to one over the other, but uh, you know, to me, like it just seems like uh, due diligence to make sure that your game is as accessible as possible to whatever audience might want to be playing it. So um, yeah, both controller and keyboard support were very like critical things from the jump.
right, okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I'm noticing here the wall sticking mechanic as well. There's not much of a slide. I'm interested to see how that is going to incorporate itself into the level design here. So before I actually move forward with the game, I want to start with a really fun question here to get us into it, which is what are your actual favorite games of all time? Doesn't have to be a particular order, maybe top 3, top 5. What are your favorite games? What's influenced you the most for this title?
Okay, favorite games of all time. I mean, Sonic in general, specifically Sonic 3. Um, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. That's just like a masterpiece of a platformer.
Right, okay.
Um, uh, yeah. Okay, so Sonic 3, uh, Half-Life 2, Doom, Halo.
Mm.
Um, those would be my yeah, those would be like my top four-ish.
Okay, I only actually just played Half-Life very recently. It's a great game. So I'm immediately noticing you have the Sonic elements for the platforming, then you have a lot of shooters in there, the Doom, the sort of, boomer shooter, hectic action. So you essentially have combined those elements together here.
Yeah, yeah. There's an old game called Abuse that came out like back in the mid to late '90s, and it was a lot like this game. It's a platformer with like kind of 360-degree shooting and like um, everything that you're going to see in the game.
Hmm.
But it's more of a like H.R. Giger style, like grimdark kind of aesthetic. And so Guinea Pig Gunner is like kind of the bright, colorful, cartoony version of that game to some degree.
Hmm.
There are a lot of differences, but yeah, that was like a core inspiration that I started with.
I do love the, as I notice when I'm dashing here, there's like these little sprites that get left behind. It's really great for feedback. That's really cool. I love the dash so far. Okay, well, let's actually play. Jump and double jump. There's 2 ways to jump. Perfect. Okay. I have to fire at this. To open it, I have to put a certain number of hits in. Got it. I'm a bit of a Metroidvania player, so I always love to make sure there's no secrets lingering around anywhere. Okay. First enemies. Oh! R2 to shoot. You see, shooters aren't my normal forte in terms of skill. Enemy soldiers drop aura when you kill them. Picking up aura charges your aura meter. When your aura is full, you can perform Fire Squeak, which lights every visible enemy on fire. Okay, well, I have to ask, why is it called aura and aura meter? Where did the name come from?
Kind of a joke, I guess.
Hmm.
Um, aura is like it's like one of those kind of trendy words
Yeah,
on TikTok and whatnot.
yeah.
So in a previous game that I made, it was kind of a similar mechanic where you like charge a special to like do an attack, and that just kind of like held over, and yeah, aura just seemed like I don't know, you're kind of like stealing the essence of your enemies, like a kind of maybe that's a little too weird, but that's sort of the direction I was thinking.
No, trust me, in game development, nothing is ever too weird, and I'm sure TikTok is going to love the name. I look forward to charging that. Oh, okay, full HP. For the sake of time, I'm not going to read the codex entries, but it's great that they're there. I would definitely read them if I wasn't doing the interview format. We can save our progress here. Certainly. Okay, fun little animation there. So is it all manual saving? Is there no auto saving?
It's manual, yeah.
And was that a decision made from a game design perspective? Why the manual saving only?
Uh, yeah, game design and just it's a bit easier when you like have like the flashpoints of like where things are saved because saving is just like really complex and like restoring it all. And like if you have like specific places to save, it just narrows the space of like variation. Um, so it just kind of made sense. I did have like I did have like just like an arbitrary like quick save system and arbitrary like save files,
Mm-hmm.
but it just like had way too many weird little edge cases, and just to make the game as accessible as possible, I went with
Mm-hmm.
the checkpoints and the save slots.
Yeah, I mean, from my perspective, especially with the type of game that it is, I actually kind of prefer the manual save. That way I know sort of exactly where I'm going to spawn or exactly what progress I'm going to have to repeat again if I fail, like which I'm currently doing here. This guy's a bugger. Okay, can I shoot up? No, okay, just to the sides. Okay. I'm low on health. Need to find myself a box here. Oh, I can... Oh, L2 to teleport. I see. Okay.
Am I allowed to give you hints during this, or?
Whatever you think you would love to throw out to me, you can go right ahead. That's awesome.
All right, there was like a UI call out, but you missed it. But you can aim your weapon with right stick.
Oh, yes. Okay, well, while we're on the topic of that, I know you've done playtesting before. What are some things that were surprising to you through playtesting? Maybe something that you didn't expect the players to do? I know it's very difficult to try and theory craft out what a player is going to do. It's hard to kind of predict them. So what are maybe some interesting cases that you've seen? Maybe mine as well being one of them.
I mean uh, that makes sense. Like we're having a conversation, or a little bit distracted.
Yeah.
But uh, yeah, they're just little things that I have like assumptions on that people don't pick up on immediately, or it takes a bit longer than I think it would
Mm-hmm.
to kind of pick up on it. The Trying to answer the question in a way that's not spoilery.
Yeah, well, we can go back to that question later. I guess, yeah, like my excuse is that we're doing an interview format. Okay, guys, I would have read it a little more thoroughly had we not been discussing things. That's my excuse. Um, I love the teleport mechanic here, how you can actually see physically exactly where you're going to land as you throw it. That's a really great detail. Allows for some puzzling here, as I see now, and now I know to aim to fire it up there. That's great. Okay, and
That
so...
was actually
Hmm?
that was actually inspired by Unreal Tournament. It got like a kind of a teleporter gun.
Okay.
And I've been informed that Fortnite has something similar as well. Um, so that's kind of where it came from. Like I want like as I mentioned, I'm a big fan of Half-Life,
Mm-hmm.
Portal as well. So like Half-Life 2, it had the gravity gun, and Portal has the portal gun. So like something that added like kind of a puzzle mechanic to an action game. I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
have that in this game as well.
Mm-hmm.
And the teleporter gun just seemed like a natural fit for it.
And I think particularly effective because not only is it used for puzzling, but can also double down as something to help you escape in a combat situation. Like it has sort of those multiple functionalities, which is one of my personal favorite things in a game.
Yep.
Okay, we can dash, jump under for hints. Oh, okay, little Mario style. Enemies can't
Yep.
hurt you while you're dashing. This is useful during combat. You said, yep, is this just a little Mario nod here with the...
Yeah. Good artist copy, great artist steal,
Mm-hmm. And then this is a health pack. I know you mentioned Half-Life, so I won't even ask.
Yep.
No, that's great. I mean,
where all my influences on my sleeve, I guess.
I mean, yeah, no problem. You combine a lot of great influences from great places, and you have an entirely new product, right? So, okay. What do we have in store now? Ow. Well, you taught me that at a good time, and now I need to use it. No, I'm not very good. This is a me problem. There we go. I want to
You're doing
kill.
alright.
I want to kill that guy down there. Oh, there's a little float when I'm holding the gun up. Is that because of something going on down below?
Yeah, there's like a wind turbine that's like right under there.
Oh, right. Okay, so I wonder if I can do this. No. But maybe... Hold on. There we go.
There you go.
That's how we get back. Okay, cool. I got ore and everything.
And you get the auto drone.
Oh, yes, I've just picked this up. So this is going to fire for me, I suppose.
Yes.
Well, let's see that in action. Clearly, I haven't been very effective on my own, so I need a friend to help me. There we go. Oh. Now I can focus on defending myself. Let's just let this guy take out the damage. Does he do less damage than I do?
He does the same amount of damage. He takes a lot less damage than you, as you've just seen. He absorbs whatever damage you have, and when he's had too much, he just explodes.
Okay. Well, I think because I've just died, good time to go to a more structured question here. So your background, you told me off stream, started with a technology background, and then you transferred into solo game development. So I'd love if you could describe to us a little bit more about what that process was like and why converting into game development.
Yeah, so I started coding when I was in middle school. I've always loved games. My earliest memory as a human being was like playing a video game. It's always been something that I've been passionate about. I learned how to code so I can make games. When I started my career, that's when mobile was just like really blowing up, like the whole iPhone thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got hired at Apple. I worked there for a few years. Worked at Twitter, Google, most recently Meta, and most of my career has just been making like iOS apps. Um, I did like a weird detour where like I worked on Android, but that's been most of my career. And just most recently, I am one of the many people that have been, like caught in the Meta layoffs. So,
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of self-reflected, and I'm like, I don't want to do more tech stuff. I'm passionate about games. Like, this is what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
This is what fascinates me. And so, yeah, after Meta, I just decided to go all in on making games.
Okay, and this was the result. So far, I would say worth it. Try yeeting a grenade into that group of enemies below. I will. Yes, I did collect this while you were talking. I got the grenade now. And it seems to be pretty effective for these groups of enemies here, as it would be. And I can switch pretty seamlessly. I love the weapon wheel here. I see it's revealing to me there's, what is this, 8 potential weapons. Wow, that is a lot of great variety there. Was that an important point for you, was to have a lot of variety in terms of player expression?
Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
They're all different. They're all different in subtle ways. I've heard complaints that they overlap a little bit too much, and I think that that's okay. Like I think that it's okay to have your favorite weapon in a game.
Yeah.
Like Doom Eternal, for example, is very like prescriptive of like, okay, in this encounter, you need to use like this specific attack, and like I understand like during like just the reign of Doom 2016, they noticed that people just like stuck to their favorites. But I think that's okay. Like
Yeah.
however you enjoy playing the game, like as long as you're enjoying it.
I mean, providing more variety to the player just means a higher likelihood that they do find that weapon that they really enjoy. And then, I mean, in terms of the weapons being a little bit similar, I think that's a good balance of like a little bit of familiarity, so you know how to use every weapon, like they're not too foreign from each other, but there's also enough different sort of expression and possibility in each one. So far we have the standard shoot and the standard grenade. I'm looking forward to seeing what else we managed to get to here in the demo. Okay, that button activates this. And not very good at aiming. I've never been... I'm not doing your gameplay justice because I'm terrible at firing in games, unfortunately.
I mean, you haven't. Well, you did die that one time, but like,
well,
you've been holding your own pretty well so far.
We don't talk about that. Okay. Can I maybe... Oh, I can teleport. There we go. You're not God of Warring me. You're giving me a chance to figure it out. Appreciated.
Exactly.
Is that an important point for you to not have too much hand holding or tutorialization? Because I know there's a lot of modern games do go for that angle.
Yeah. In a way, it makes sense because we're not in the era of instruction manuals anymore. Like,
Yeah.
people say like, oh, back in the day, like there were no tutorials, there was no yellow paint. It's like, yeah, well, because every game came with a booklet back then, and doing
Mm-hmm.
a localization for a tutorial was like, expensive for like an old system. But I wanted to like strike the balance of like, okay, I'm giving you enough to where you can like figure out the sandbox,
Mm-hmm.
and but not too much that you just don't engage with it whatsoever.
Yeah, I think so far it's been a pretty good blend. Oh, let me get myself out of here. I know what I have to do. I was taught the mechanic just a moment ago. Get up there. I think it's through. Nice. Okay.
Nice.
There's a big group of enemies ahead. Try using Fire Squeak. Well, I haven't fully charged it, but I'll try. To light them all on fire. They can still hurt you while they're on fire, so be sure to avoid touching them. Did you add that because players didn't know that in the playtesting?
Yeah. Either they didn't know or like they just have terrible reflexes. I wasn't sure, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, I do appreciate it. Oh, hit it again by accident there. Oh, you automatically charged it for me, so I can try it out.
Tutorial zone, yeah.
Okay, you know what? Immediately
Oh,
when that happened, I can understand why some people would have thought they could walk through it. So I think that's a handy little tutorial message. I
it's
almost
all a
tried
bug.
it.
You didn't trigger the animation, which is kind of sad.
Oh, no?
Uh, yeah, that's a bug on my end. I gotta fix that.
Okay, well, game's still in in the development process. Currently, the demo is out, not the full release. Is there a timetable for a release, or is it just as it comes?
I said Q3.
Okay.
So yeah, within the next few months. Yeah, good luck to me, I guess.
Yeah, good luck. I mean, it is a little bit of a there's a lot of games coming out around that window for sure. Okay, boss battle.
Before GTA 6, so that's all that.
Yeah,
That's all that
November
matters, I
18th,
guess.
before November 19th. Here, let's do this boss fight here. I am Garanok, leader of the Tanublin Taran. I said it right the first time. Taranublin army.
Terra Nublin.
Sorry?
Terra Nublin.
Taranublin. Taranublin army. Our great and exalted oracle, Omnicia, has led us to this land, the land which you currently inhabit. To secure our divine providence, we demand that you surrender this world to us, your new masters. This is now our world, and resistance will not be tolerated. Spare yourselves of our wrath, or face an inescapable wave of destruction, the likes of which your pathetic realm has never seen. I think I'll do just fine. I'll take my chances. Oh, it is complete chaos. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, he's too scared to fight me, huh? All right.
Let's give you a little taste, a little warm up.
Making me want to fight him. All right, well, I think that's a good time for another structured question. So, the idea for this game, I know you kind of blended together a lot of your influences in terms of some of your favorite games. What was the actual idea which kickstarted the project itself? Like, was it a movement mechanic? Was it the story? Was it the location? Like, what actually kickstarted the idea and into what it is today?
I've wanted to make a game of this style for a while, and I've made several prototypes with similar mechanics. I actually released a game on iOS called Shockbot that's kind of a more like traditional Sega Genesis style run and gun. Um, and I made a couple of prototypes. One was called Manic, and it was just like it had like a similar weapon spread as this one. And that was just like kind of to test out like some of the movement and shooting mechanics in this one. That was back in 2023. That was a while ago. There was another prototype that I made called Gary Grenades, which I love alliterations if you can tell. It's and it was this game except you had nothing but grenades. You had the traditional grenade which you have in this game, and you also had like a Halo style sticky grenade,
Okay.
and you also had like an interesting. It was like a jump shield mechanic. So it's similar to what's in Sonic 3, where like Sonic can be like invincible for a split second. And you were able to use that to grenade jump and like do some platforming tricks by using like the momentum of splash damage. So that ultimately didn't make it into this game, but like it was a few experimental like
Mm-hmm.
kind of projects that they kind of culminated into this one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Originally, I had the idea of like Johnny's Adventure. It would be like kind of alternate universe version of childhood me, and I would just lean super heavy into the '90s nostalgia and uh, like kind of uh, kind of be the protagonist there.
Okay.
With Gunner, like the idea, I just kind of gave myself permission to be wacky,
Mm-hmm.
like,
Yeah.
and to a lot of the a lot of the Sonic inspiration is the classic Sonic games are like very like they're very classic shonen, like there's like high stakes and there's like a huge like emotional component to it.
Sure.
Um, like Sonic, Sonic had a nice balance of not taking itself too seriously, um, but still like having like a weight to the story. And I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to recreate that a bit because I felt like, especially like 2010 Sonic was, they were like self-deprecating to a pretty aggressive degree, and I kind of miss like the old like Sonic comics and all that, where you just feel like these are characters with depth and with real stakes and all that, but it's still like kind of fun and goofy, and I
Yeah.
got the cyborg guinea pig and the lizard people and all that. So
Yeah.
that
Yeah. No.
answers your question.
Yeah. I think it strikes a good balance, and I'm going to read this now. The fall danger icon appears when you are directly above something that can hurt you. Bottomless pits will take a small portion of your health and then reset you to a ground position if you have enough health to survive. Use the fall damage icon to decide if it's safe to make a jump. I did notice this while you were talking that it was hovering over me. I still tested it like an idiot anyway and found out the result the hard way, but that's okay. Also, Muncher of Crepes, thank you for letting me know. Don't think ultimately it's too big of a deal. TikTok, in terms of the categorization, that's okay. For the YouTube videos, I'm not supposed to say YouTube on TikTok, but whatever, forget it. I will, all of those references you've been making, I'm going to make sure to show those on screen so people can know what you're referencing. So anyone watching live who wasn't sure about some of the games he was mentioning, be sure to watch the video to see some of the direct inspiration behind this. Another enemy here. Again, not reading the codex is just for the sake of time. For anyone who just joined. Fight this guy here very methodically. And he's just dropped something. A flamethrower canister. Does that mean we've unlocked it, or is it just a little sneak
Yeah.
peek? Okay. Let's select that. Is it going to be effective against robots? Oh, it is. Okay, cool.
Oh, it's
Try.
effective, all right.
Okay, oh, well, we're going to find out. Try burning these jokers up with the flamethrower. Remember, they can't hurt you while you're dashing. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, let's try it out. Okay. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty effective. I'm out of ammo, though. I guess I should have conserved it a little better. I forgot it wasn't, it does indicate to you here that you have essentially infinite. The dashes suggest infinite, and then everything else you have ammo. I don't think I actually used the scatter shot yet. I remember picking it up, and then I think we got a little distracted. Oh, look at that. If you know how to aim, it's pretty effective. There we
It's a
go.
fan favorite.
Yeah, so far I'm liking it. Love the range that it provides here. Oh, this guy is quick. Okay. Oh, well, I'm getting pretty good at it, I think.
Yeah.
Well, let me find that secret. Oh, rocket ammo. Wow, we're getting all the weapons here in the demo. I thought we'd have to wait for some of them. Okay, well, let's check out the rocket. Get up here and, well, get by this guy. Oh. Okay, I guess... Oh. I... I knew I threw that down there. I should not have teleported to it. That's alright. Ow, that's not alright. Okay, well, I guess we're going to have to wait to find out what the rocket launcher does, because they say we do another structured question here. So we know where the project idea, where the start came from. but I know a lot of solo indie developers, because they aren't necessarily reliant on someone else, like they're not as part of a team. It's a solo project. That means a lot of damn work, a lot of damn time. It's hard to maintain the motivation to keep going. A lot of developers, they work on it and they say, oh, it's too hard, or there's too much to do, or there's other things going on. They drop the game. So what about this game gave you the motivation to keep developing it through all of the turbulent times I'm sure you faced?
It's fun. I like playing it. Like I like it myself. That's been a big
Mm-hmm.
motivator. Playtesters have enjoyed it. They've been kind of invested in what I've put together. There's like a broader story that I want to tell. That's probably going to be over the course of several games.
Oh,
So this is just kind of like there's a broader vision to just kind of all of this. There's a big John Watson world domination plan that starts with Guinea Pig Gunner, but
I
I
think that's great. Yeah. Keep the door open.
uh, a part of it's just like having that broader vision, but also like I've kind of made this my personality to a degree.
Mm-hmm.
um,
That's
I've spent a
okay.
lot of time on it,
Yeah.
and just like pure force of will, stubbornness. I've always been a person that like I like setting my mind to things and accomplishing them. So this is just another kind of manifestation of that, I guess.
For sure. Okay. So the motivation was fun. I had a lot of fun making it. That's great.
Most
Well,
people do, yeah.
I can't have fun anymore because I'm dead. All the
Oh,
way back here.
what's your back? Oh wow, you're all the way back here.
Did I not save at the more recent points?
Yeah, that's the downside of the manual saves.
Oh, I could have sworn there was one in between this. I guess there just wasn't one.
There was.
Oh.
I didn't see the animation trigger, so I don't think you saved there.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I'm pretty good at the game now. I think I can speedrun it.
Yeah. I
Uh,
really can't like do footage for marketing material anymore because my speedruns are just ridiculous at this point.
hey, listen, as you can see from this gameplay, I'm the guy to hire. Look at this. This is this is the exact footage you want for the demo. Oh, I keep bumping the text pop-up. Oh, jeez. Never mind, I take it back. Oh, man. I am not... So I have one question because I had a respawn initially at the very beginning that I used. Is that just sort of a one-time thing throughout the entire game, or where did that come from?
You picked it up from one of the item crates.
Oh, I just picked it up. Okay, I see. It's because I'm doing an interview, guys. I would have noticed. I would have noticed. Otherwise, there's another distraction at play. All right, well, let's get rid of this guy. Well, while I have to get myself through this section again, let's go to another question. Well, you mentioned how fun the game is for you, and I'm sure you've done a lot of your own play testing, but what is your favorite aspect of the game? And then also, assuming it's not too spoiler territory, what's something maybe that you struggle with yourself a lot when you play the game? Like maybe a difficult enemy or something.
This is kind of abstract, but just like every time I get to discover something new, like there's a boss fight at the end of this one, and like I've done like just repeated amounts of tuning on it, and getting a balance of like this is fun and engaging, and this also isn't just too frustrating. That's been kind of a repeated thing with just developing that part of the game. But um, recently I discovered like a new kind of tactic for beating the boss. And it's fun when you like put together a system and your own system surprises you in some
Yeah,
way that you weren't anticipating.
I think that's the best sign of a system that's working. It's capable of things you didn't even anticipate. I think that's fantastic.
Hope so.
That's a good sign of a lot of player possibility and opportunity. Um, some of us are better at using
That's
it than
cool.
others, though. I do like this gun. I agree with the common folk. The scatter shot, I think, is my favorite weapon
You
to
probably
use
want
so
to save
far.
again.
Did I pass by it a second time?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, I promise that's a me thing. Ow. Oh, oops. Trying to remind myself. Oh, circle. I haven't been using the dash very much. I need to remember to use the dash.
If you click the left stick, that will recall a teleporter pod that's been fired.
Oh, okay. We can get rid of it.
Yep.
That's handy. That way I don't keep doing what I was doing earlier. Teleporting myself away.
It
Oh,
does
man.
have a timeout if it's off screen for a certain amount of time, but maybe I should. I don't know. That's a hard one because you know, for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Well. Oh, switch. There we go. Oh, God. I'm gonna die to the same guy, aren't I?
Oh, interesting. He gets snagged on your teleporter pod.
Oh, did he?
That's
Oh.
the first time I've seen that.
I think I see what you're trying to say there. Yeah. Oh, did I just...
Yeah, splash damage. It's a thing in this game.
Okay, well, some lessons you have to learn the hard way. That's how they stick. Oh, man, I'm really taking a beating. I feel like the, and I think you mentioned it earlier, it is somewhat, punishing as well.
Yeah.
No, I can appreciate the challenge. I do like the challenge. Just because I'm not good at it doesn't mean that I don't like the challenge. Okay, there we go. We finally move onward here. Also, my fire squeak is ready. Not going to use it on that little guy, but I'll save it for a better moment. Oh, there we go.
You'll know when it comes.
Okay. That's a sign that something's coming. Oh, health. Yes, I need that. Please give me the health. Okay, so this is a checkpoint that I noticed earlier. I'm assuming, yeah, it also turns off the flamethrower. That's a nice little loop. Okay, oh, I see a game timer in the top left as well. Your face cam is covering it, but there's a timer there. Currently 19 minutes in the game. I can also see that I have 0 revives at the moment. I'll remember to save this time.
Nice.
Yeah, okay. Am I doing worse or better than some of the other players, maybe?
I would say a solid average.
Okay.
Not the worst, not the best either.
I'll take average. I'll take average. Okay, I have a feeling something's coming. Aha! I'm gonna do it. There we go.
Now you just graduated to above average because not everybody gets that.
You know why I've gotten it? Because I play a lot of Metroids. I know where to look for the secrets. Have I missed any secrets so far?
Yeah, not any egregious ones. But yeah, you missed some.
I don't believe you.
Reason to come back again.
Yeah, that is a good reason to replay. Miss all the find all the secrets that I missed. Even though I don't believe you, I think I got all of them. Okay, yes, Chizzy, persistence is key indeed. That seems to be the motto of this game so far. I gotta use my dash more.
You're doing something that's like canceling the fire squeak animation, and it's like
Am
really
I?
sad because it's actually a really cool animation, but it's on me to figure out what that is. Like that's a bug on my part.
Yeah, I mean that's no problem. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I activated it a couple times. I guess just haven't. I do tend to be a little bit of a button spammer, as you might have noticed. I sometimes click the wrong button. I'm a bit of a spammer, so I'm probably just doing an input as the animation plays and screwing everything up. Next time I activate it, I will let go of the controller.
I mean, it's all on me. Like
Yeah. Well,
I thought that I had patched that up, but I guess yeah, I guess maybe not, or maybe with the controller there's something going on.
could be. Yeah.
So I tend to play with mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm very much a controller, especially when it comes to platforming. I mean, for shooters, it is nicer to have a mouse, and I'm now kind of seeing why this might actually be better on a mouse and keyboard. I mean, every player is going to be different, but um, let's read this. Don't fall. Thanks. Also, you can shoot while wall grabbing. Oh, I did not think to do that. Oh, that's a fun
Also,
little
don't forget to
detail.
save.
I swear to you, I saved. I think I saved and then I left. I think that's what happened.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I can shoot while wall. Actually, that is a very fun mechanic. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Well, you know what? Before I do that, let's do another structured question. What else have I got here for you? Oh, so what is an example of a feature or a system, a story element, something that got cut for some reason? Something that maybe didn't fit the scope, something that you maybe couldn't figure out how to implement. What is something that you had to cut that you would have liked to have seen here, maybe?
That's a good question. Most recently, I tried having Fire Squeak be something you could do to bosses, but I didn't have a great way to like make it. I didn't have a great way to make it work. Like
Okay.
sometimes you build something and you think it's a cool idea, and then you actually try it and you're like, that kind of just throws off the
Mm-hmm.
rhythm of everything else. Um, there are other examples that I'm having a hard time thinking of at the top of my head.
Well,
Oh
if
yeah,
anything comes to
it's a
mind,
lot
feel
of
free to
that.
throw it out there.
Okay.
There'd be a secret. Yeah, if anything comes to mind, feel free to throw it out there. I'll read this. Engage wall grab. Well, I already know that, actually. Actually,
Yeah. Some people don't figure it out like at this point. So
yeah, I was just about to ask why you were prompting me, so I guess some people just didn't figure it out. Very
yeah,
fair.
or they did, but they didn't. You know, like they successfully wall grabbed, but they didn't
Forgot or didn't know how.
consciously realize like, what the mechanic was.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, he dropped something there. Oh, a new weapon again. We are really just gonna get to use all of them here. Okay, the slime gun. Let's check this out. Oh, whoops. The slime gun. Let's see what it does on this guy here. Oh, okay. Is there a bit of like a sticky effect there? Like, is there an extra lingering damage for a moment there? It looks like there might be.
Yeah, it leaves a little like pile of goo on the ground, and if you step in the goo, you get hurt.
Right. Oh, okay. If I were to shoot it on the ground.
Yeah. This is probably like a terrible like introduction point to it, honestly, because like it's really most effective with soldiers. It does like have an expiry time, so I think he like
Right.
missed out
Yeah,
on getting the robot to hit it.
I see what you're saying. Come on. Don't you want to check it out? It's something cool and new. Ah, he's grenading me. Ah, whatever. We're out of that. Oh, damn it! Oh, I had a revive. And I think I might have accidentally not used it because I clicked too fast. That's okay. Let's get through here again. Oh. This is what I really like in games, are these little fun platforming sections. I think this is my personal favorite part so far, I love these types of platforming challenges. I can anticipate how they would get more challenging too as the game progresses.
Yeah.
I guess one good question
No,
is... Sorry?
oh, there's a cool in like a future level. There's like a cool puzzle that relies like pretty heavily on exclusively using the teleporter to move.
Oh,
Like
okay.
minor spoiler, but yeah,
Like you can't move your character at all. You can only use the teleport?
yeah.
That does sound fun to me. That sounds like almost like a maze-like puzzle. I would definitely be curious to see that. In terms of, you know, having those levels later on, like that special level, how do you find the balance of introducing earlier elements and then gradually making the game harder? I feel like that's one of the more challenging aspects, is finding how you kind of build up that procedural balance. Is there maybe like a special technique or something that you use or something that you find works for developing that balance?
I actually took the John Romero approach, and I developed the first level last.
Oh,
Like that's like one of his like kind of canonical. John Romero's the designer of the original Doom games and Wolfenstein and Commander Keen and all those games. But
okay.
Yeah, one thing that early id Software always did was they would save the first level for last because, you know, with if you do it last, then like all the lessons that you learned from doing the other levels, like you can sort of add those into like your tutorial and like your onboarding and you know, like kind of getting people hooked on what the game is all about.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I took a playtest to GDC like a few months ago, and it had a couple of mid game levels, and I just kind of threw people into the deep end and said like, figure this out.
Yeah.
And you know, I was like recording what was hard to them, what came easy to them, and that informed like kind of how I designed this level. Like
Mm-hmm.
like there are a lot of there are a lot of blind jumps in some later levels, and so a lot of the tutorialization in this level is getting you comfortable with the idea that you could like make a blind jump, that you could recover from a blind jump if you know like, get into a weird situation, um, and you know kind of like getting grips on the movement, because Gunner does move like in a very fluid way that
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people aren't used to for a run and gun like this. Like he's very light, you know, he's very quick, like dash and
Mm-hmm.
teleport and double jump and all that stuff. Uh, you know, you can double jump out of like different states of like falling and all that. So it's a very mobile character.
Mm-hmm.
I think like kind of getting grips on that gives the player a lot more confidence in like kind of approaching the world.
Mm-hmm.
So this level was designed like mostly to impart that information onto the player.
Yeah, I mean, for those of you who are watching, not playing, it does. I mean, you can get your hands on it yourself. The demo is available now on Steam, but it does feel very good, the movement, genuinely. Well, okay, let's move on here.
Nice.
Dr. Nobert is calling me from HQ. We've intercepted Ternublin battle comms, and it looks like they're deploying a powerful experimental hovercraft. They call it the Electro Mace. It's being driven by one of their ace pilots who goes by the name Sulkrank. The Electro Mace is equipped with a powerful directed energy shield that can block all projectiles. Okay, you might need to get clever with your teleporter in order to take it out. I like the sound of that. It's just up ahead according to our radar. Good luck. Thank you. I'm probably going to die because I have no health. But I will try my best. And I actually saved. Look at me growing. Oh, player pain point solved. Fully healed. Fantastic.
Yep.
Okay, well,
Power play tested.
before... Yeah, here you go. So before we go into this boss fight to wrap up the session, let's see if I have one more good question for you here. Honestly, I think we might have answered the majority of them through just naturally playing. I guess one more question I could ask you is... No, I guess we've already actually answered that one before. I was going to ask you, what are you hoping comes out of this game? But like you said, you see this as a series of potential sequels and other games down the line. Is there anything that you maybe want to add to that, like an ultimate goal of a takeaway, even just from this one single game, as sort of what are you hoping for with this game's release?
Yeah, there's a broader story in all this,
Yeah.
about character of Gunner, about you know the invasion of the Terra Noblins, and oh my gosh, you spawned the
Yeah. I
boss
spawned them.
battle
I'll just
without a
pause.
killer. Holy moly! Okay, how did you do that?
Well, I walked into the arena and then walked out. I was kind of going back and forth.
Cool. All right, finding bugs. It's all good.
You want me to fight it?
Cool. Awesome. Sorry.
No, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. But yeah, there's you know, there's a broader story that I definitely want to tell. I thought of like making different variations of this, like within this universe, like an RTS or just other types of games.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, like it being like sort of a broader kind of universe in the same way that like Halo or Star Wars or whatever is.
Mm-hmm.
Um, uh, yeah, I don't know if that answers your question.
Yeah, I mean, you sort of already had answered it earlier. I just figured I'd throw it out there. But like, there's a big potential for sequels with Mr. Guinea Pig Man here, as he's about to take on Electro Mace. Let's see. I know that I'm not supposed to use my shields, so I have to use my teleports in some kind of funky way. I'm thinking if I can bait his attack and get around him. There we go.
There you go.
Figured it out. Ah, you're too slow for me, buddy. Shit. I gotta dash more often. I can also leave the teleport there, which is nice. And so I can kind of bait him this way. And then use it.
There you go.
And I should actually pull out one of my more effective weapons for the boss. Let's get the rocket launcher. I do like using the rocket launcher. So I'll throw you over there. Hey, don't break it, meanie. Boom. Oh.
I like
Okay, so what I've just done for everyone in chat is I've just killed myself. Splash damage. Sure, I'll use my revive. I'm not going to use the targeting. I'm just going to shoot fully. There we go. I'm not doing a very slow number to this guy's health bar. I gotta get better at this.
You're doing better than a lot of people have.
Well, I'll take that. That gives me some validation.
My door, so like props to you on that.
Oh. Whoopsie daisies. There we go. I think I just keep using this strat. I think just gotta play long enough to not die. Oh, well, I can't do it when I'm out of ammo. Shoot. I will use... Actually, I don't think I've used the firebomb. I think I picked it up and never used it. Let's check that out. I keep spawning into him.
The least interesting boss to use it, or yeah, enemy to use it on, unfortunately, but it's still effective.
Well, hey, it's getting the job done. It's not all about being flashy, right? Sometimes you got to do the honest work. Yeah, let's try another one out. Let's make it more flashy here. Let's do a... Actually, I wonder if I can use... I know he floats somewhat, but he kind of does collide into the ground a little bit. I'm curious if I can use the slime gun through his shield, I wonder. Let's try that out. No, it seems he deflects it. Well, it was worth a try. Well, okay, I just...
You slimed yourself.
I think I actually haven't died to the boss. I think I'm my biggest enemy at the moment. Alright. Let's actually finish this guy off here. And show off my true gamer skills. Was there any inspiration for this boss, or did it just sort of come from nowhere?
There's a combination of two Sonic 3 bosses. The launch base Act 1 mini boss, which has like the kind of spinning mace thing going on. And the Sonic and Knuckles, like the boss just before the final boss in the Death Egg, who had the shield that always was facing the player. You know, in this instance, you're using the teleporter to get around it.
Yeah.
And Sonic 3, like you had like these little drone guys that were on the ground, and you had to like use like a gravity ball thing to like kind of bait them into hitting the boss over the shield.
Right, okay, so that's where the shield came from. So sort of the main objective of this fight is to maybe just get the player a little bit more comfortable with the movement mechanics, I suppose, because you can't directly just kind of fire at him. You kind of have to get more used to dodging around and not being bad at the game like I am.
Yeah, like you gotta master the movement, you gotta master the teleporter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like wall jumping and double jumping and all that is helpful here as well. You know, kind of like learning his pattern and managing distance is a very important thing.
Mm-hmm.
Initially, like the damage output for the boss, like if you hit one of the mace balls, was like really punishing. But that just like led to people getting frustrated and
yeah,
like noping out. But yeah, managing distance is a big part of it as well.
for sure.
And that gets progressively easier.
Let me use some grenades. I got 32 of these. I gotta make better use of these grenades here. Oh, yeah.
Don't splash damage yourself.
Yeah, trust me, I've learned. I've only done it half of my deaths by now. I gotta manage my distance better. There we go. That's big damage. Oh, he's throwing new attacks at me. Ah, oh,
Uh,
okay.
not bad. You got to
Yeah,
that phase.
I got very close. Well, okay, as I'm trying to struggle on this boss, are there any questions in chat? Anything that anyone wants to ask about, just about anything you're curious about the game's development? About anything. Sure to wishlist this one on Steam as well. I'll post the wishlist link in a moment in the chat once I finally defeat Electro Mace here. Oh boy. I will rocket launch it. Honestly, the grenade seems to be the most effective, but I'll save it for now. Ah. Pretty sure I just shot myself. Oh, I just keep doing it. I appreciate that it's not coddling me. It's providing me a very good challenge.
You're rising to the occasion, I'd say.
I said it at the wrong time. Okay, now I need to get a grenade. Grenade. Want to select the grenade. There we go. So Chizzy asks, what's been the most rewarding part of building the game? That's a great question.
Seeing people play it, have fun, get it. Getting outside of my head. Like games are like pretty social. Like my whole journey as a computer programmer has been this. Kind of growing up as like this, weird like shut-in kid who was, only friends with his computer. To, in my career I worked on like different social networks, and I got to like see like the impact that my work had on, the way people interact with each other, and some good things, some bad things. But this has been like just pure joy. People play it, they have fun with it. You get validation that your design is working. At nice, you did it.
Speaking of joy.
Yeah, good job. But yeah, just seeing people like engage with it and get it, and that whole validation has been a lot of fun.
All right, well, excellent work, Gunner. I would say so. Thank you, Mr. Nobert. Up ahead is a Terranublin Invasion Control Tower. Destroy that, and the DDoE should be able to clean up and secure the city. When you destroy the tower, I'll open a portal to your next mission at Echo Mountain. There's an ancient technology there that should help us fend off the invaders. Highly classified, but extremely useful for occasions such as these. I'll brief you more upon arrival, Gunner. Norbert out. Well, we won't be arriving today, but if you do want to arrive, be sure to wishlist Guinea Pig Gunners on Steam. I'm going to post the link in the chats right now. Just give me one moment. Glomatic, is there any other closing remarks? Anything that you'd like to say before we end off today?
I mean, thanks for playing. This has been a lot of fun. Some great questions. Got a list of a few bugs to knock out still.
Yeah.
But yeah, this has been a lot of fun. Thanks for taking the time.
Yeah, no problem. I'll throw just before we close out. Because someone else asked a question in chat. Well, I don't know if this was asked already, but how did the idea and concept come to you? We sort of did answer that already. I don't know if there's anything more you want to say about it, but
It's we touched on it earlier, but it's really a blend of influences. I love Sonic, I love Halo, I love Half-Life. You've seen elements of all those games in this one. Uh, my elevator pitch for this game is like Sonic meets Mega Man. So something that's like very like fluid, like movement oriented, but still has like the run and gun kind of gameplay of Mega Man. Vector Man's another big one that I didn't get into, but Vector Man, like an old Sega Genesis game, I really love that one. Uh, but just kind of a culmination of different influences that I wanted to kind of see if I could make into something interesting. So yeah.
okay. Well, yeah. I mean, again, if you want the sort of a more detailed answer to that, be sure to watch the full YouTube video, which will be up in a couple days. So look forward to that. Thanks, Glomatic, for being here. Yeah, this was a lot of fun, and I'm glad you enjoyed as well. So I'm going to end here the stream, guys. We'll be back in soon to play some Alice Madness Returns. Thanks again, Glomatic. Have a good one. Feel free to head on out now. Appreciate you being here.
Cool. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
See ya.
Yeah, Gabriel, you were just a little bit too late. We just finished the interview, but it'll be posted on YouTube in the coming days. I'll edit it down. I had a feeling the turnout wouldn't be huge just because the format isn't too established yet, but I'm hoping the video can do well once we put that together. So I wasn't too worried about the turnout on stream today. I sort of advised him ahead of time. It may not be incredible just because the community is in the process of development right now. Yeah, we just finished playing Guinea Pig Gunner with Glomatic, the developer. He just shared his story, shared a lot of about the concept of the game, how it came to be. Genuinely a really fun game. I actually wasn't sure what to expect with the series because I'm reaching out to smaller teams. I'm hoping like, oh, I hope their game isn't going to be bad and I'm going to have to force myself to like it or whatever. But I was very intentional with the games that I chose. I made sure to pick games that looked interesting and looked like I would have fun playing, and I was relieved that it was actually fun to play. I was really hoping I wouldn't have to force anything. It was actually genuinely a really good game. So the link is to wishlist it on Steam. You can look. I just posted the links in the chats. I didn't make the game look hard. Actually, he said I was pretty good at the game, Gabriel. So screw you, okay? Listen, I didn't say I was making a political statement. I just said that I was worried I wouldn't like the game and it wouldn't go well because I'd have to like force myself to like it. There were a few bugs, but he was very admitted of that. And of course, the game's not finished. The demo's available now. Go check out the demo. Okay, Gabriel. Anyway, whatever. Don't listen to Gabriel. Gabriel's a weird guy. Yeah, I think that went well. Thanks to anyone who watched. When we take a little break and be back to play everyone's favorite game, Alice Madness Returns. I did win. I did beat the final boss, Gabriel. I actually excelled very well. Thank you.